Chuck Schumer suffered the most embarrassing defeat of his life. The results of the 2018 election are in, and Democrats were left speechless. That's because Chuck Schumer just suffered the most embarrassing defeat of his life. The blue wave fizzles out. So-called journalists and fake news media pollsters spent months predicting a blue wave on Election Day. While Democrats were expected to win back the House, pundits held out hope Democrats could win back the Senate. That did not happen. In a stunning rebuke, the American people delivered Donald Trump and the Republicans a massive win in the Senate. Republicans grew their majority by at least 3 seats as of Wednesday morning. The GOP knocked off Democratic incumbents in Florida, Indiana, Missouri and North Dakota. Only Republican incumbent Dean Heller, who was a Never Trump RINO, lost his bid for re-election. They are still counting votes in the Arizona and Montana Senate contests. However, while the GOP looks poised to hold the Arizona seat, Montana Democrat Jon Tester is well positioned to hang on and win. Donald Trump tweeted out praise from conservative actor and commentator Ben Stein that explained how remarkable Trump's win in the Senate was. He tweeted, "There's only been 5 times in the last 105 years that an incumbent president has won seats in the Senate in the off-year election. Mr. Trump has magic about him. This guy has magic coming out of his ears. He is an astonishing vote-getter campaigner. The Republicans are unbelievably lucky to have him and I am just awed at how well they've done. It's all the Trump magic, Trump is the magic man. Incredible, he's got the entire media against him, attacking him every day, and he pulls out these enormous wins." Ben Stein, The Capitalist Code. Chuck Schumer's big mistake leads to Senate Democrat wipeout. Chuck Schumer and the Democrats bet big on opposing Brett Kavanaugh. They trotted out women making up stories that he sexually assaulted them in a bid to destroy his confirmation. But after the women's false stories collapsed under scrutiny, Republicans confirmed Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court. The news was even worse for Democrats. Republican voters watched Democrats use fake news and hoaxes to try and destroy Kavanaugh. And they responded by uniting around the GOP candidates in their states. Trump campaigned heavily in Indiana, Florida, Missouri, and North Dakota. All 4 Democrats running in those states voted against Kavanaugh. Their home state voters sent them packing. Pundits credited their voting against Kavanaugh and Trump's campaigning as the reason they lost. Schumer misjudged the moment. The Democrats' antics not only failed to stop Kavanaugh, but they reawakened the sleeping giant in the Trump base. Democrats may have won back the Senate without Schumer's mistake. In a normal midterm, the president's party does not match the enthusiasm of the opposition. This leads to massive losses. But because Schumer so badly misplayed his hand, Republican voters were fired up to turn out. And the night ended in disaster for the Democrats. We will keep you up to date on any new developments in this ongoing story.